Well, Brian, starting off in GT Le Mans, it's been all Corvette racing to this point. Your championship leaders in the 3 cars where we'll focus on Jordan Taylor and Antonio Garcia.
He said, I can't believe I'm even in this position right now. He had to battle a loose lug nut, a speeding penalty, but knows this racetrack arguably better than anyone that's running here this afternoon, and he's making it look easy. Best truck on the bottom of the racetrack. Brendan Queen trying to add another chapter of history here at North Wilkesboro in his racing resume, doing a nice job so far. One of the longest and fastest circuits in North America, Road America is a great showcase for Michelin. And at corners like Canada Corner here behind me, the key to going fast is braking. And Bubba Wallace is nearly almost going to get boxed in by Ross Chastain. Makes the hard left turn to his pit box. Right side tire is going on that 2311 Racing Toyota. Also on my end, Alex Bowman, fuel only, as well as William Byron, who's away. Steve Post. Well, Kim, another first-timer taking on the Lady in Black is Carson Kvapil, making just his 3rd series start this afternoon for JRM. So far this year, the multi-time Cars Late Model Stock Tour champion is turning heads, no worse than 4th, including that impressive runner-up back in Dover. Today, Carson's biggest challenge, though, is taming Darlington. With no practice in qualifying, Cameron repeatedly asking what the lap times are for the 10 as well as the 55 behind him, trying to negotiate what kind of fuel strategy he needs. But so far, a clean stop here for Michelin Tires VP Racing Fuel. Again, we can't reiterate it enough. They're the only car in this class who hasn't won. Well, they're just picking up where they left off in the Michelin Pilot Challenge race. Last night, Bill Oberlin said he ate the same exact meal here in Elkhart Lake as he did on Friday night before the Michelin race, and well, it turned out really well for him, and certainly is doing the same today. He even said he got Robbie to eat the same meal as well. I think it was a juicy steak he mentioned, so boy, that sounds good right about now. Your race leader, Ty Majeski, well, this falls right into their hands. Crew Chief Joe Shear Jr. told me a little bit ago that the fuel window now has widened for this crew. They haven't yet to make a pit stop through 81 laps into this race. They think now with these caution laps and before we actually get back underway in green flag conditions, they can stretch this thing all the way to the end of stage 2. Well, certainly a spirited battle there at the front of the GTD category. We mentioned the 12, Frankie Montecalvo behind the wheel. Didn't get to Road America until Saturday morning, which was the day they qualified due to his wife having birth to their baby boy on Thursday afternoon. Mom and baby are doing fine back home, and right now it's all work for Frankie Montecalvo. Said it was a little bit hectic trying to get back here to Road America, but all was well with his travel plans, and certainly that 12 looks awfully racy. He said it was hard to pass, which, you know, that was before the race. Obviously, we're seeing there's plenty of passing going on right now in this GTD category. State of the Sport's always a special moment for you guys, as we just saw on the screen. What excites you most, especially with the schedule getting back to somewhat normal next year?
Yeah, I think the key word is stability.
You were a man of your word. You told us you were going to wait for him, but at what point did talking turn into some physicality?
Just, you know, when he kept saying I wrecked him and I didn't touch him.
That's right. He won in 2020. Of course, he's a Cup Series champion. Chase Elliott now back in the All-Star field once again by virtue of his win at Texas. Chase, what do you think about this race car? I know qualifying didn't go well with the penalties, so you're starting a little farther back, but how is the race car as we go for 200 laps?
Yeah, I thought our car was actually really pretty good.
And the latest first-time winner, Tim Lewis Jr., the first for Alpha, first for you. Describe this moment in such treacherous conditions today.
It's unbelievable.
The relationship going back to the days running outlaw karts out in California, just the two of you guys doing this together at the top of your A games in the sprint car world and getting to fight for a championship against one another. Yeah. Time here, North Wilkesboro Speedway. Corey, first off, yesterday, I know you were a little disappointed because you thought the metrics starting back in 12th, you were like, man, this stinks, but it didn't matter. This was a dominant race truck. Just how proud of you are you of this team, but also just the performance level coming back after a week like Darlington?
Yeah, honestly,
Sheldon Creed just said that this is his favorite track. So, Sheldon, 8 runner-up finishes in your career, including this one in 2022. So, is today? I know everybody keeps asking that question, but starting up near the front, what is your confidence like? Can you pull it off today?
yeah, I mean, I think...
Let's start off with the incident. What happened off at turn 2 there?
Oh, that's something that's probably been owed to me for a month or two now, and he cashed in.
So is the score settled? Is this even?
Oh, I don't know.
What were the emotions like, that third and final restart, knowing you have a shot to win at Talladega?
I'm sad, but I'm not mad.
You made a trip to the Chili Bowl with your crew chief back in January, and I think I could see the spark lit for dirt racing. Did you use some of what you saw there, making those slide jobs with 5 to go?
I tried to, man. I really did.
Bell clears Austin Cindric, but right now Matt DiBenedetto had a much clearer turn 6 than he did in turn 5 as he starts to pull away from Kaz Grala. Here comes AJ Allmendinger, the Colleague Racing Chevrolet. Stalking his prey is the junior motorsports driver of Justin Allgaier. Nose the tail back up the hill.
Vintage lap traffic action at Kokomo Speedway. Kyle Larson still trying to get around Anthony Macri. Here comes Justin Peck. He's right up to the tail take this time into 1. Again, the battle up front now is Colt Curry's got company. One of the best, Kyle Larson. Larson easily makes the slide job stick